Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to cover something which was a question I first asked in Magic: what is the Power 9? In summary, the Power 9 is just the most broken, stupid, dumb cards in Magic, where research and development didn't even think about the future for this. These cards are the most expensive cards in Magic, and general consensus, community, most broken. General rule, all the cards today are on the reserve list. Reserve list will be another video in the future, but pretty much means these cards won't be reprinted ever again in any means or similar fashion. They are locked and loaded, they will only ever go up in price. They are restricted in Vintage, means you're only allowed one copy of each card in your deck. For a card to be restricted to Vintage, that'll tell you how broken it is. That's the big boy sweaty league. They're all banned in Legacy, they're all banned in Commander, except for Time Twister, which is more of a group cut format. We'll mention that in the video. So first up, let's cover the most infamous one, Black Lotus by Christopher Rush, with one of the most unique artworks in Magic. This card is just simply broken beyond all beliefs. The game is developed on a thing called a mana curve. How much you can use your resources, how quickly you get them out, trying to balance it. This just breaks that rule. 0 mana, sacrifice it, 3 mana straight to your pool, use it for anything. It's unbelievably broken. Also the most expensive card in Magic and highly sought after from collectors, investors, and just dreamers alike. Of course, the card was printed Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, and Collector's Edition. We'll go through that work for each one. So with Alpha, of course, darker borders, darker artwork in general, but the main thing Alpha cards are the corners are rounded. Beta, of course, kept the same artwork. We have brightened up a little bit, but you now have the traditional borders which you see in normal Magic cards today. Unlimited, brighter a little bit again, but now we've gone to the white borders, but you still got the same frame. And then you had your Collector's Edition, which were even brighter again, but exactly square corners with a gold background. All copies of Black Lotus are highly sought after. Even if you've got shit-stained condition, get that graded. It is an investment and a half. Now you've got your Moxin, or your Mox. These are artifacts which are 0 mana as well, and they don't sacrifice, they just tap for any colour, for their respective colours I should say. So first up, Mox Jet. 0 mana, add 1 black to your pool. Again, they break the mana curve, which is the fundamental rule in Magic. Just ignoring it, just let's do what you want, whenever you want. Turn 1, you can drop multiple Mox and win the game. So Mox Jet, as you can see, great artwork. Of course, it had its Alpha, its Beta, its Unlimited, and Collector's Edition printing. Again, all of them sought after. Fun fact with the Mox Jet, community understanding rule here, the artwork is part of Force Field artwork. I've not actually found any written proof anywhere that says it is, but you can just simply match the artwork here, rotate it, and there you go. You can kind of see it does line up pretty good. I'm not exactly if there's another way it can line up, but that's the rotation I see that often people match it to. Now you've got Mox Emerald, which is exactly the same as Mox Jet, but for green. I actually really do like the artwork for this one. And remember, of course, Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, and Collector's Edition printings. I remember the Collector Edition of cards. These were often tampered with and used to make fake Beta or Alpha cards. They had gold backing, which was often scraped off or coloured out, turned to black. The corners were cut to be more like Beta cards. So be mindful when you're looking at any of them. There's high fraud amongst them. Mox Pearl is the white version, just tap for white mana. This is probably the least popular and one of the cheap ones to pick up for sure. I personally think it's the simplicity in the artwork that really gets it for me. And again, you've got your Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, and Collector's Editions. Mox Ruby, a very popular one in the community. I love its background and environment, it looks just beautiful. And again, it's one of the more sought after ones, and you've got your Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, and Collector's Editions. Now, Mox Sapphire. Mox Sapphire. This leads us into a theme in Magic. Blue is best. Blue will always win, and you'll see that in the next few cards. One of the most expensive Mox, sought after because it is related to blue. When you look at more vintage cards in Magic, anything referring to blue mana often has to be a little bit more expensive. So 0 mana taps for blue mana, it's great. And speaking of blue being the best colour, 3 mana sorcery, Time Twister. Just simply 3 mana, everyone resets their hand and their graveyard back into the library and draw 7 cards. For 3 mana, to put your hand back to normal, gives you so much fuel to do what you need. Often with Time Twisters, you're going to try and get enough resources to pull off a combo and win the game. You get through your library so quick. You can use a Black Lotus just to cast a Time Twister on turn 1 just because reasons. It is an amazing card and it's only one here that's legal in Commander, but only because it's more of a group format card where it affects everyone at the table and it can be a bit more fun. Time Walk. God, talk about infamous artwork here. It's creepy, but it's awesome. A 2 mana sorcery, again in blue. Blue is best. Have an extra turn. Now these effects in Magic today start at 5 to 6 mana for like just a normal standard effect with no downside. Back then, blue, oh that doesn't seem like a great ability, let's give them that. 2 mana just to have an extra turn is stupid. I love the artwork where people just have a clock on their face and you can see the shift from skin, muscle down to skeleton like time progressing through your body, love it. My favourite thing about this card is the text in the rule box stayed simple and never changed for each printing. Just 2 lines, big text, simple. I love it. Not having flavor text makes this card more, I guess, symbolic to me. Ancestral Recall. Again, blue is just too good. It is such a stupid card. It was part of the 1 mana cycle. 1 blue mana, draw 3 cards. That doesn't seem busted back then, did it? Now, I can't even conceive of it. It's the best draw effect in Magic, period. It's just amazing. And, like, you compare it to Lightning Bolt. 1 red mana, deal 3 damage, Giant Growth, 1 green, +3 to another creature. White, I forget what the white one's called, it's pretty bad, but it's gain life, 3 life. And for black would be Dark Ritual, add 3 mana to your pool. But Ancestral Recall just pushed it that too far. 1 mana, draw 3 cards? What were you thinking, Wizards, back then? But, like, 2 of this card is Alpha, Beta, Limited, and Collected. And Ancestral Recall punches with the artifacts in terms of pricing. So that's the Power 9, these lovely, beautiful cards here. If you had these 9 cards here, you could get a mortgage or get into the housing market so easily, even buy a house with them. If you had these 9 cards graded in PSA 9s or 10s, you could be a millionaire. These cards in good conditions are amazing. They are so far and few between, so it's very hard to work out a price. They are hoarded by collectors and investors alike. So I'm sorry, I can't really give you much value. You can go into the markets and look, but the prices are very hard to work out because they just shift so hard and fast. But I hope you enjoyed this little video down memory lane. These cards are amazing. To see me even in person, if you're just a more recent Magic player entering the game, to see the cards in person, they will just blow your mind. You'll feel the aura of power around them. They're such good cards, they're so expensive. And for good reason. And Wizards will never do this again. We've learned our lesson. Alright guys, thank you. And as a weird note, my favourite thing about the Power 9 actually, being called the Power 9, 3x3, they fit perfectly into a binder page. I don't know why, but that makes me so happy. Alright, thank you guys, goodbye. So if you enjoyed watching the video about the Power 9, just seeing them again, how broken and dumb these cards are, or just learning what they were, like the video, definitely help the channel, get the video through YouTube's algorithm so more people can see it, and it will support the channel greatly. And if you want to help me out more, only 10% of my viewers are subs, so consider joining the channel guys, it helps out a lot, thank you. And if you've ever owned the Power 9 back in the day or recently or acquiring one now, let me know, I'd love to hear if people are still chasing them. So thank you to my patrons, you guys are amazing, direct support, I can't thank you enough. What about you guys? You guys have enough money to support people on YouTube, you must be wealthy. Do you guys own your Power 9? Let me know.